Ryan Newman is 24 years old. He's from South Bend, Indiana. Came from a background of open wheel racing in the Midwest. He's an engineering graduate of Purdue University. Roger Penske took him in, said this kid is going to be a star in this sport. Put him through the ABC program where they ran some ARCA, some Busch, and some Cup races.
Buddy Baker tutored this young man for a couple of years, helping him learn more about these stock cars and what it takes to win.
And Don Miller, the longtime general manager of the Penske South team.
Congratulations.
Who has also
good job, everybody.
been very instrumental in Ryan Newman's development. And now it all comes to the payoff window. As Ryan Newman comes off of turn 4 to the checkered flag under the caution in the rain to pick up his first NASCAR Winston Cup Series win.
Caution is out for rain.
That's probably another reason both those boys had both hands and feet up on that steering wheel.
This is the 6th caution of the day and the 3rd for rain. David Rudiman and Ryan Newman stayed out along with some cars at the back.
They're standing in the window betting on rain's what they're betting on.
David Rudiman started this season with a ride, but without a full-time sponsor, Darrell, and it was somewhat questionable whether he would even be here racing this car on this Memorial Day.
Yeah, and I thought Michael did a smart thing. He went to his old buddies at Aaron's, Ken and those guys, and said, David's going to win a race this year. They almost guaranteed it. And if you want, it'd be a shame for you guys not to be a part of that, because you've been with us all the way through from the very beginning, back when Michael was racing from behind his house. And so Michael, I think, almost said, if we don't win a race, I think I might even give you some of your money back. But I'll tell you, he came through for him. Ken Butler.
Well, David Rudiman has won the Coca-Cola 600. Welcome to the Lipitor post-race show.
How about that?
In the tank, there's no fuel in the carburetor, there's no fuel in the line. These guys have it down to a science. We've seen that with Tony Stewart, and with these guys winning races on fuel mileage, they get every drop out of it.
All right, so the number 39 isn't going to win a race today, but look at this battle here between the 24 and the 2.
Caution's out.
And Joey Logano has the lead as the caution comes out.
Okay, now
We're good for about 3 to 5 laps there under green, so we go quite a few, okay? Just save fuel. Roll out, shut it off, shut all your fans off.
I don't know if I'd hit pit lane until it ran dry.
Until it
At
ran
this
snow
point,
out.
you can't come down the pit road. If you're sitting in the lead, you know what? You got to run it out of gas, and because you're done anyway if you come in at this point for fuel.
This is where Joey Logano, having a guy like Greg Zipadelli, is going to help him. It's raining. He's talking to him. He's going to talk him through it. He's going to talk him through cutting it off, doing all this stuff. Joey's a great driver. We've talked about it. He was not in this race till this time. Okay, I mean, he's already been a lap down and got his lap back. He's had some issues, but I'm going to tell you something. This is where this team is going to take this driver and put him in position to win races, and today may be the day.
Congratulations to Joey Logano. There he is. He gets his first career win. 19 years old, 1 month and 4 days. His dad comes in to give him a big hug. Just spectacular. And he gets it here at his home track. The driver out of Connecticut, Greg Zipadelli, and the crew have got their rookie a win.
Eric Amarola's done a great job of keeping that outside line moving. It looked like the inside line was going to move early on, and we've seen the inside line move on better tires almost the whole time. But the outside line looks pretty strong.
Michael McDowell inside the top 10, right in front of Dale Earnhardt Jr. here late in the race. Remember, he had that problem when he came down pit road, got sideways in his box, but he too hanging tough.
Looks like there's some smoke coming off of Ambrose's car. Left rear, maybe.
"40 years ago this weekend, the King Richard Petty won for the final time in his career, his 200th career victory right here at Daytona in that 43 car. And today, Eric Almirola behind the wheel, driving for the King in his home state. He's a native of Tampa, Florida. Sporting the Air Force colors on this 4th of July weekend. And Eric was actually born at an Air Force base here in the Sunshine State. What a special day it would be for him to get the checkers for the first time in his Cup career. Casey Mears not going away, riding in the 3rd spot. And that Geico Chevy, and Brian Vickers, who got his last win 1 year ago, next weekend at New Hampshire, trying to steal some thunder here today at Daytona. Right now, Joey Logano in the 14th position. You see him in the back portion of this draft, but he's being black flagged. Apparently some debris coming off of his car.
Michael McDowell doing a nice job today.
Slow. Caution for debris or for rain.
You heard it there. Caution, 7th time today. This one for rain. NASCAR has declared this the 18th race of the year official. Congratulations, Eric Almirola. For the first time in his Sprint Cup career, he is a winner, taking it in the Coke Zero 400 here at Daytona International Speedway.
That's cool.
That
I'm
is
very
cool,
happy for him. And like we talked about earlier, he did a really, really good job this year. They've been solid all season. And wow, what a great tribute to Richard as well.
But luck on his side here today. Took over the race lead. The rains came. We sat under red. And now it's official. For the first time in his career, in his 125th start, Eric Almirola has got a checkered flag at NASCAR's top level. And, boy, I would have lost a lot of money betting on this top 10. The rain never felt so good. Eric Almirola gets it done today at Daytona. Congratulations to him and that entire team.
Chris Buescher leading his first laps, and take a look at this. The caution has come out. Fog has rolled in so badly in turns 1 and 2 that people can't see that straightaway. So the caution has come out. Chris Buescher is in front. The possibility of Chris Buescher winning this race is definitely very real right now. Dave?
Hit it on lap 107, Rick. That's why he was able to stay out longer than the rest. They had just told the driver to keep digging, to stay keeping that distance between himself and the cars who were faster today. And then they asked him, can you see down turn 1 and down the backstretch? He said, a little bit. That's how much it's fogged in.
Still can't see you.
And just coming through my headset here, the race has been declared official. Chris Buescher is your winner at Pocono. Chris Buescher wins the Pocono race. And so his first ever Cup Series win comes at it's going to be weather shortened race. But as you mentioned, Jeff, it doesn't matter. It's his first ever Cup win.
First ever Cup win, and look at that trophy. What a cool
Only 43 laps to go. The Monster Energy Cup Series Coke Zero Sugar 400. And slow on the track is the 4 of Kevin Harvick. Will he be able to get to the apron? He does. Can he stay out of the line as the racing continues? Austin Dillon up front. They shifted him out.
It's going to be a big one.
And now around goes the 3 in front of the pack. They're all collected. The 11 with damage, the 22 as well.
Big right here.
Smoke rolling out of the cars that even cleared this incident.
Kurt Busch was one of those guys that was out on the racetrack leading the race, hoping that we would catch some weather and he would maybe declare the winner, but he has decided to come down pit road, get service.
So Justin Haley on our scoring monitor, and we're seeing a little bit of lightning there outside the track still, and of course the dark weather, but Justin Haley showed as the race leader, and he was a runner-up in the Xfinity Series race on Friday night.
And last year in the Xfinity race, he thought he won the race and got called for passing beneath the yellow line, which you can't do. And, he still feels like he won that race. So those guys gambling a little bit. They have nothing to lose. They were coming to 1 to go, but now the caution lights are back on the pace car.
How about this? A non-Cup regular could win this race. One of the guys trying to come in here like McDowell, who's in 2nd place, and get a win and lock himself into playoffs, doesn't get that opportunity.
So it's Haley in the 77 and McDowell in the 34. They're making up row 1. But again, we went back to caution. They're not going to come to green here.
So listen, the one car, with those guys, they made a great call. Kurt Busch, Matt McCall made a call, right? They're going to stay on the racetrack. But NASCAR gave 1 to go. They said, we're coming to 1 to go. So that means they think the race is going to restart. So the one car comes down pit road. NASCAR goes 1 to go, then down the back straightaway, conditions change, they get a lightning strike, they call it off. So right now, Matt McCall is like, man, I was in the right position. You gave 1 to go. Why'd you give 1 to go? You know he's upset with that call to change it and then say, hey, we're going back caution.
And so now the pace truck is going to bring the field back onto pit road. As we sit here in the booth, we have a great vantage point. We can see obviously the whole track, but we can see mostly out the window from the entrance to turn 1 all the way to the exit of turn 4. And we saw that first front come in and the rain and everything, and we're starting to see again another wave of rain coming our direction again. So not only is it raining now, but it looks like another wave of the hard rain is coming.
Congratulations.
Thank you, bud.
Go see your family.
You're seeing it live. Hey. There's your winner.
He's being told right now.
Getting ready to go.
Justin Haley has won his first ever Monster Energy Cup Series race.
That was awesome, man. You know, I mean,
I didn't do anything.
I know.
I did nothing.
You stayed up front all day.
Yeah.
Got back really loud and got yourself in spot. That's what music, you know. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Proud of you.
Thank you, buddy.
Take that trophy.
The outside line's going to have some momentum here. Both lines coming back to the back bumper of the 23. Here comes Logano.
What does Bubba Wallace do right here? Is he going to make this block? Is he going to stay in the bottom lane? Right now, he doesn't have to make a decision, but he's getting ready to. Here comes a big push for Logano.
around goes the 37. Priest is around. He catches the 24 as well as the 21. Caution comes out. And fire coming out of the back of the 24 of William Byron. The intensity was picking up on the racetrack. They knew that the possibility of rain was out there. Now the field, who has been put in line based upon the loops when the caution came out, that's the way they would line them up. They will be brought down onto pit road now and stopped, and we will see how long the rain is going to be here. Watching the 2311 team wait out this rain. And NASCAR's decision if they are going to continue to work on the racetrack. Again, the rain coming down a little bit harder now. And once again, it takes quite a while to dry this racetrack. So patiently waiting if you can. Bubba Wallace, when the caution came out, was in front of the field. The rain started then right away. History made once again. It's official. Bubba Wallace gets his first career win. He's just the second African-American to ever win at the highest level of NASCAR. Over 50 years ago, Wendell Scott was the first. Bubba Wallace now officially the winner at Talladega.
Unfortunately, rain has off the track, but it is given Bubba Wallace Jr. victory lane momentarily.
Bubba Wallace has won at Talladega and got his first win.
Also take this opportunity to remind you fine race fans that we still have severe weather in the area, including the chance of a severe thunder. The winner of the 2021 Yellowwood 500, Bubba Wallace.